Hi there. So today I'm going to be making a low-carb chicken Alfredo pasta. This is all that I'm going to need. I have 3 cloves of garlic that I'm going to get sauteed up first so they can get kind of nice and mushy so they blend in well. Mozzarella cheese, different kinds of cheese, palmini noodles. You can see. If you want, you can always choose to use like zoodles, zucchini noodles. Any other variation of low-carb noodles that you want to use will work perfectly fine in this. I have a 4-cheese Alfredo sauce, and I have some pre-cooked chicken breast and some roasted onion. I like to put roasted onion into my chicken Alfredo. So let me get started with sauteing up the garlic, which I'm just going to put on a low saute so that they can kind of cook a little bit longer. You don't want it to be too high heat because then the outside is going to burn and the inside isn't going to be cooked. Alright, so I have allowed the garlic to kind of on very low heat saute for about 15 or 20 minutes now, and it's getting pretty soft. So I'm going to start with the next process. You're going to go ahead and open your palmini noodles and drain the can of all the excess water. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and just poured all of the palmini noodles in. And next I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken and the roasted onions, which again, the garlic and the onions, those are optional. So if you do not want those, then just don't add them. All right, and then I just added all the other ingredients, the chicken and everything. And I'm adding just another pat of butter to melt down into that to kind of make the Alfredo sauce stretch a little bit. Because this does have a little bit of carbs, but as long as you aren't using an excessive amount, it's fine. It has, let's see, 3 grams of carbs per serving, and there's about 7 servings in here, so I'm not gonna even use half the jar. And you're gonna just want to let all of that kind of heat up and get the butter melted and everything. And I'm also going to add just a tiny little bit of heavy whipping cream, again, just to help the Alfredo sauce just kind of like, go further without having to use as much. So I'll just add that in, and you're going to want to let it keep cooking to let the noodles cook for a little while and get everything else heated up. Alright, so in order to get a little bit of a softer noodle out of the palmini noodles, you're going to have to kind of let it simmer for a little bit. I added a little bit more of the heavy whipping cream so that it would kind of have like a boiling, softening effect on the noodles. So I'm just letting that cook down a little bit. The noodles are just about the level of like softness that I like. So I'm about to add the final step, other than adding the cheese at the end, to add the Alfredo sauce and continue allowing it to cook down even further. So I'm really not going to add too much because I already have the butter and the heavy whipping cream in here. Not quite half a jar, like maybe like a third of the jar is in there. And then I'm just going to let that kind of simmer for a little bit also, and then I will plate it up and you'll see the final product. And here is the final product. That ended up making about 2 servings. So if you're needing to make it for like a family of 4 or something, just double the portions. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy. And y'all be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to see all the new recipes I'm going to be coming out with. Have a great one.